Welcome to Bike Review Pro, where we bring you the most detailed and trusted motorcycle reviews in the industry. In this episode, we're going deep into the 2026 Honda Africa Twin 1100, a bike that continues to evolve, refine, and reassert itself as one of the most capable and versatile adventure motorcycles on the market today. For years, the Africa Twin has stood as a symbol of reliability, performance, and true go-anywhere spirit. And now, with its 2026 refresh, Honda shows us once again that it knows exactly what adventure riders want, whether you're carving twisties, conquering gravel trails, or planning a continent-crossing expedition. Engine and performance. At the core of the Africa Twin is the familiar and trusted 1084 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine, delivering around 101 horsepower and 105 newton meters of torque. But don't be fooled into thinking it's unchanged. For 2026, Honda has fine-tuned the power delivery, making the engine more responsive at lower RPMs and smoother through the rev range. These updates come courtesy of revised fuel mapping, improved ride-by-wire calibration, and refinements to internal friction components. The result is an engine that feels more alive, particularly in off-road and low-speed technical riding. What stands out in this update is Honda's focus on usability. The Africa Twin was never about raw power, it was about tractable, dependable torque. That character has only been enhanced in this model. Whether you're navigating slow, rocky climbs or accelerating out of a tight corner on tarmac, the throttle response is more precise and less abrupt, giving riders more control and confidence in all conditions. You'll also continue to have the choice between a traditional 6-speed manual transmission or Honda's advanced dual-clutch transmission, or DCT. The DCT has received further refinements for 2026, including quicker shift logic, better predictive downshifting, and smoother transitions at low speeds. In urban environments or rough terrain, the DCT truly shines by letting the rider focus on the line ahead while the bike handles gear selection. And for those who prefer a more hands-on experience, the manual option remains as rewarding and reliable as ever. Electronics and technology. The electronics suite is one of the most notable areas of advancement in the 2026 Africa Twin. At the heart of it all is a new and improved 6-axis inertial measurement unit, IMU, which governs a full suite of rider aids. These include cornering ABS, multi-level traction control, wheelie control, rear lift mitigation, and a refined engine braking system. All of these systems can be tailored individually or adjusted through Honda's preset riding modes, including Tour, Urban, Gravel, Off-Road, and customizable user settings. For 2026, the electronics are not just smarter, they are faster. Inputs are processed more quickly, adjustments feel more immediate, and transitions between riding modes are smoother. This is especially important for adventure riders moving from paved roads to gravel paths mid-ride. Honda's tech makes those transitions seamless, ensuring safety without ever feeling intrusive. The 6.5-inch TFT touchscreen has also been overhauled with improved brightness, better anti-glare treatment, and faster response times. The layout is more intuitive, with a cleaner interface that makes navigation, bike setup, and smartphone integration more user-friendly. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are now fully wireless, and a new voice command integration, compatible with most Bluetooth headsets, lets riders operate navigation and media without ever taking a hand off the bars. There's also a new USB-C port for high-speed device charging. Chassis, suspension, and handling. Honda has kept the Africa Twin's tubular steel frame largely unchanged, and that's a good thing. This platform is known for its balance between on-road stability and off-road agility. However, subtle tweaks to the subframe mounting points and swing arm rigidity help improve high-speed handling and reduce vibration under load. These changes are subtle, but experienced riders will notice better front-end feedback and less chassis flex when riding aggressively. The suspension story is where the Africa Twin continues to impress. The standard model comes with 45mm show inverted forks and a ProLink rear shock, both fully adjustable. The big update for 2026, however, is on the Adventure Sports model, which now features the second-generation Showa EERA, or electronically equipped ride adjustment. This semi-active suspension system dynamically adjusts damping in real time based on road conditions, load, and riding style. You can switch between presets like soft, mid, hard, and off-road, or let the system adjust on the fly. In off-road settings, the Africa Twin remains one of the most balanced and confidence-inspiring large-displacement ADV bikes available. With 250mm of ground clearance, a low center of gravity, and a well-tuned suspension setup, it can handle anything from sand to steep rock gardens. The 21-inch front and 18-inch rear spoked wheels return, with tubeless tires now standard on all models, making puncture repairs far less of a headache on remote trails. Comfort and long-distance capability. Comfort is another area where the 2026 model shows subtle but impactful improvements. The seat has been redesigned with improved foam density and a slightly wider base, offering better support during long hours in the saddle. Seat height remains adjustable, ranging from 850mm to 870mm, and an optional low seat brings that down further for shorter riders. Honda has also made changes to the handlebar position and foot peg mounting, making it more ergonomic both seated and while standing. The adjustable windscreen is now easier to operate and features improved aerodynamics for reduced buffeting. The Adventure Sports model also includes a larger windscreen with electronic adjustment, which can be fine-tuned even while riding. Cruise control remains standard, and heated grips have been enhanced with more temperature levels and faster warm-up. New for 2026 is the option for a factory-installed heated seat and tire pressure monitoring system. These small touches add up, especially for riders planning cross-country or multi-day adventures. Fuel range is another strong point. The standard model retains its 18.8-litre tank, while the Adventure Sports version stretches that to a generous 24.8 litres, capable of over 500 kilometers on a single fill-up under the right conditions. Styling and build quality. In terms of aesthetics, the 2026 Africa Twin carries forward its aggressive, rally-inspired styling, but with updated finishes. The bodywork has been subtly reshaped for better airflow, and new LED lighting now includes cornering lights that activate based on lean angle. The rear lighting cluster has been redesigned to improve visibility and give the bike a more premium look. New paint schemes include a Dakar-inspired tricolor, a matte ballistic black, and a deep pearl blue with bronze accents. Build quality remains excellent, something Honda rarely compromises on, with tight panel gaps, durable coatings, and a refined finish that holds up to both time and abuse. The crash bars, hand guards, and sump protection are all functional and sturdy right out of the factory, though Honda continues to offer a robust accessories catalog for riders who want to further armor their bike for hardcore expedition use. Variants, pricing, and value. The 2026 Africa Twin 1100 lineup includes two primary models, the Standard and the Adventure Sports. Both are available with either a manual transmission or DCT. The Standard version is ideal for riders who value a lighter, more stripped-down platform, while the Adventure Sports model is geared toward long-distance touring and off-road exploration. Pricing begins at approximately $14,999 for the base manual version. The DCT version adds about $1,200. The fully loaded Adventure Sports DCT model with ERA, heated seats, and cornering lights tops out around $18,499. While that might seem steep, it's still very competitive in the large displacement ADV market, especially considering the Africa Twin's reliability, ease of ownership, and proven global track record. The 2026 Honda Africa Twin 1100 is not a radical redesign, and that's exactly what makes it so compelling. Instead of reinventing the wheel, Honda has taken an already beloved platform and polished every element. Performance, comfort, electronics, and adventure readiness. It's still the Africa Twin at heart, bulletproof, versatile, and immensely capable, but now it's smarter, more refined, and more enjoyable to ride than ever before. If you're looking for a true do-it-all machine, something equally at home crossing continents, exploring forest trails, or tackling your daily commute, the Africa Twin 1100 should be at the top of your list. It's the kind of bike you bond with. The kind of bike you can trust when you're far from home. Thanks for tuning in to Bike Review Pro. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like the video, drop a comment below with your thoughts on the 2026 Africa Twin, and subscribe for more real-world motorcycle reviews. Until next time, ride far, ride safe, and keep the adventure alive.